mercy broke my chains in two. Now I belong to you.
TRodG.com.
No breaking through. I'm forever bound to Your heartbeat fills the empty space. Your love has marked my face. The world fades out, my heart's renewed. I belong to every breath, every move. I'm dancing in your groove. Your name forever true. Jesus, I belong to you. Drop bill belong to you.
Hello, friends of the interwebs. Welcome back. I am able to stream today, and that makes me so happy. So we are going to go ahead and jump into some more Star Realms. Hello, everyone. Let me know how you are doing. I am having issue with streaming to Twitch for some reason. It keeps giving me an error whenever I try to pull up the stream, and I don't know why. So it's just going to be us YouTube pals today, I suppose, which is fine because YouTube's my preference. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some more Star Rupture. Let me know, how are you all doing today? I am doing great. I'm very happy that I get to stream some more. And let me go ahead and turn off the music, actually. And yeah, we are discovering Helium. And so from the last time that I played, I actually decided to rebuild my base. So I did that off stream. And so I didn't make any progress in the game. I just simply found where the Helium was. And so I made a new base. And I'm so excited to show you it. And I am stucketed. Get to be unstucketed, please. Okay. Go ahead and put you back there. All right, so here is my new base that I made off stream. Like I said, we haven't really made any progress. All I did was take all the different bases that I had over. Oh, this is great. You can see so far away from this vantage point and actually take a look to see like where other resources are. So I picked this location because I discovered Helium here. And then we have one of the best titanium, or the best titanium resource right there. It gives me 4 every second. And then we also have helium, wolfram right here, and then right there is my calcium. And so this was just a really good spot to build a new base and to have everything. I guess something new that is happening is creatures are attacking my base, which is a little unfortunate, but we've been able to fend them off fairly easily. I've been really enjoying the shotgun, it's been going great. And so these are all of my newest buildings, producing my tubes, my stators, my stabilizers, and I guess that's it. And so the next major thing that I need to start making is glass. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Pause. Pause is in the house. Means it's going to be a good day. And so the next thing that we need to make is actually going to be the glass. And we have all of that. So, yeah, I don't know. I was just like wanting to play this off stream a little bit. And I'm like, well, I don't want to progress the game without you guys. But if I'm just going to be doing tedious work, like literally rebuilding an entire base, then that's what I decided to do. And then also, I am loving my design here. I'm sure you all have probably better designs than I do. But I am loving this design that I have. So I have all of my raw resources coming down. So this is my raw resource conveyor belt. They go loop into there. And then what we essentially have is a blockage. What is going on? Why do we have a blockage here? Oh, everything is trying to go over there. Yeah, so what we have is we have our highway here. This main thing carries all of my resources that need to go out. And then we also have my, or I guess I should call it, I have my output highway right here. And so whenever anything needs to call forth a resource, it can. And then we also have my input highway on this side. And so they take everything from this output highway, and then they get the resources that they need. And then they can do the input highway, where when they make a resource, they can just put it right back in. And then I did end up looping this over here because I had a couple of machines that I just compacted them too much. And so these machines were actually like grabbing a couple of resources that were in the front here, and so those had to like go back around. So that's where we're at right now. We have helium. We need to use the helium to research glass, so that's going to be like the next major thing. And then we are on about level 7 for everything. So let me see here. Yeah, this is just taking up a lot, it looks like. So it looks like that's the main issue here. And then, yeah, if they are ever needed, they can go there. Lots of rods, lots of tubes. But, you know, once all of these get stockpiled, then it calms down a lot. I just built like 5 new machines all at the same time. So they're like just calling forth all of the resources that they possibly can. But this is definitely something to keep track of. I'm not a huge fan of how these are all getting blockaded like this. Yeah, let me think here. What else could I do to help? Let me see here. So specifically these guys that needed like the wire, I think is what it was. Was it just the wire that I needed to be put back into there? I think so. So let me go ahead and double check that. Okay, so this needed wolfram bars. Calcite's fine. Okay, you needed wolfram powder and calcite sheets. Where's the wolfram powder? Yeah, see, like the wolfram powder is all the way back here. And so that's kind of why I needed this to go to here. Oh, see, it's already clearing up. But I could maybe even say, hey, you hop on over there so you don't have to go that full way around. And then we just need to have... So my input is right here. So then I really need to just have them connected right here. But I have them connected right there, which is the soonest they can be anyways. Okay, yep, those are still going into there. So yeah, we'll let it run for a while. If it continues to get stopped up or whatever, we will we'll do our best. So it looks like we are low on sheets. Rods are okay. We're completely out of wolfram bars. Let me just make sure wolfram bars are getting created correctly. Should be all of these guys. Yes. Okay. So you are not getting wolfram ore, which is the reason we don't have wolfram bars. Why do we not have wolfram ore? It started snowing where you are? Nice. Does it snow often? We get a lot of snow where I live. Okay, we have a ton of wolfram ore here. So what's it doing? Okay, I mean, it's going there. And it's getting made into the wolfram bars. So yeah, it's just this pipeline that is struggling a little bit. All right, I'm going to probably have to rethink this a little bit, but for now, I'm not going to worry about the tediousness of it as long as it's working. It might not be 100% optimal. I am getting a lot of machines online now, so that is going to be a lot for these 240 units per minute pipelines, but
Necesito agua.
we will be okay. All right. What just hurt me? That was weird. I guess I was that thirsty. That was a great sound. Okay. Let's go ahead and just check our research, see what we need to do or need to get. Okay, so we need glass. Here, let me make a little note sheet of this. So notes. All right, so we need glass. We need synthetic silicon. We need inductors. Inductor and stabilizer. We have stabilizers. And we need heat-resistant sheets. And then we also need super magnets and nozzles. Super magnet and nozzle. So I know that heat-resistant sheets require glass. I assume synthetic silicone might require glass as well. But we have stabilizers available to us, so we can at least get those researching. And I should be making stabilizers with these guys right here. So if I go over here, yes, stabilizers are being made. Not the fastest. They require rods and rotors. Oh, it requires rotors? Yeah, because rotors is also one of the tubes. Yeah, rotors are getting made right here. So let's check. Okay, so the rotor gets made. They travel here. And then the rotors go... where do the rotors go? Oh, the rotors go in here. And then when the rotors are needed, they get withdrawn and put into there. Okay, so stabilizers, tubes, wolfram rotors, and stators. Okay. Okay, so let's go to our research station then. And let's look at the glass. It's used to snow every year around Christmas, but global warming and stuff, now we get lucky to get any. Oh, really? See, I feel the opposite here in Michigan. We've been getting harsher and harsher winters over time, I feel like. Let's see here. Glass. Okay, so with the glass, we need calcium powder and helium. So let's go grab calcium powder and helium. So that's 400. And that's another 400. So that's 800. Let's go throw this in. Whee! Is your day going good, Pause? Okay. Let's grab the furnace. Okay. Okay, we're still missing about 200 helium. And then we need the calcium powder, which, if I just go along my library here, calcium powder is right here. So we can grab that. Throw you in. Okay, we have enough calcium powder, so now we just need to grab the 200 helium. You bugger stolen all our snow. Dude, snow is the best. Okay, that should be enough helium. Furnace. Yes! Okay, we got glass. So now we also need inductors and heat-resistant sheets, synthetic silicone, which does require a blueprint, and super magnets. Okay, so the next ones are all of these. Okay. Let me see here. Is there anything that I don't need? Don't need to be carrying that. Don't need to be carrying this. Don't need to be carrying this or that. Ooh, actually, we're low on the wolfram ore, so I'll go ahead and throw that in. There we go. Let's see here. What else? This is all food and stuff. That's a logic board. We don't need that anymore. Let me see here. Where is our... It's not recipe. I need an analyzer, right? What's up here? Just extra space? Okay. We can put the analyzer right here, I suppose. Okay, then we can get rid of this, get those points, get rid of these, grab those points. Okay. We don't really need the standard ammo? Yeah, standard ammo. I think we unlocked... Let me check something. I think we unlocked a turret recently, too. But it requires standard ammo, and I didn't know how to get that. Defense turret. Yeah, so we have this defense turret. So let's put you up. Can we, I don't know if they, like, attack these. Can I, like, put... Okay. Standard ammo. I have no idea where I got that, because I was trying to figure out where we get standard ammo from. Because it's locked, but I didn't see any way to unlock it. So if we go to here, see, standard ammo, we must have looted it. It's locked. And it's locked with, like, the intermediate building materials, the quartz building materials, and the power cells. But if I go to the recipe station, it's intermediate. All right, so we have that, the quartz, we have that, the parts, and then there's no there's no ammo. There's no basic ammo along with these other unlocks. So I don't know what's up with that. And I've been looking here for everything, but can't find it. Okay, tubes, wire, both kinds of plates, and then glass. So let's go grab all of that. Okay, so here we have ceramics.
I can use this.
Tubes is over there. Wires is over here. Plates we need to grab. Wire we need to grab. It's empty though. And then we also need the other kind of plates, which is empty. And then we need to grab tubes. Okay. Well, I think I was hoping that this model would it would last a little bit longer, but I think it's just too congested. So I'm gonna have to redesign that. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. So we want the furnace, so we can add those and whoops. Furnace and these. Yep, and then we need to come back later for sheets and wire and glass. All right, let's go ahead. We researched glass. Let's go get our glass manufacturers up and running. All right, and then we also need to finish this up. And let's see here. Hills make this complicated. How far out can you... Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oops. Ah! Can't get up. Okay. Alright, so we're going to keep you here, and then we're going to build this out further as far as we can, keep it as level, and then we'll create a second shorter level there. But this will give us plenty of room to work with, I think. Okay. Okay. So then we've got our conveyor system right here. Let's go ahead and finish hooking you guys up. Okay, so how does this... yeah. Okay, so both of these run this way. Need to have a couple more connection points. And I do have the triple supports, but I just haven't been able to figure out how best to use the triple wires. Because, like... Because... It seems to work best if you have just 3 separate lines. But, I don't know. Sometimes they don't work, is what I've found. At least for me. And I might just be hooking them up incorrectly for some reason. Oh, I'll come get you when your alone time is done, okay? It's not done yet. I'll come get you when your alone time is done. Okay? Okay, and then we can... Okay, and then this is the input line that we need to input all of these into. Okay, great. So now we can just go to our next one. So this one's glass. So this is going to be our input for glass. I want to keep this space open in case I need to build any more of like these machines. Like, oh, I'm drastically short on sheets or whatever, and then I can add more machinery over there. And then I'm going to keep all of these as my more advanced ones. I wonder. Okay, I'm going to try designing something a little bit more friendly towards the triple here. Okay, how did I do it before? Well, see, this also only works if you have 3 machines. So, yeah, I don't know. I still just like these the best. Okay. So, do this. Raise you up to. Okay. Well, actually, it's. Yeah, the input needs to be raised up too. And then we want. So, this is my input. So, this is my output. So, it's you that I want to grab. Okay. Now all of these are going there, and then we also need to have... Okay, actually you don't need to be ceramics, so you can actually be the glass. So this is going to be my glass. What does glass need? So I think it's a furnace. Yes. Oops. We need the furnace. Glass. Okay. Glass needs helium and calcium powder. So those will get pulled from my other system. Not even this system. So we're fine. We don't need to loop anything. So what we can do is we can just hook you up. And now it'll pull from this system the helium as well as the calcium powder. And then both of those can be connected. Guess this would be the best one, and then that will go here and then go there and be deposited into here for the glass. Okay, and now we need to begin working on a system for my research. All right, now where and how would I like to do this? Honestly, if I just put these like back here, maybe? I'd kind of like... I think this would work. Not enough resources. Okay. And then we can grab this. And all these are connected. Yeah, but see, there's not a trip plan, and there's not a point in having that triple there. Oh, run! Oh my goodness, am I gonna make it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Head to safety immediately.
Whew, that was really close. right, so we can get those stabilized. So we can get the stabilizing research going. We can get the glass research going. And then I think there's another thing that could take glass research going. So we can finally start getting these researches going again. So we can do level 7 for this. We cannot do this yet. Well, actually we can because we have glass now. So we can get this going, this going, this going. Not super magnets. What do super magnets require? They're all the way down here. Super magnets. Okay, so that requires sulfuric acid. So that's going to be another research thing. So that's going to be a while. And then what else does it require? Or a nozzle. What is a nozzle? What is a nozzle? I don't even have nozzle on here as something to unlock.
Planetary temperature within acceptable.
Okay, and then to get these intermediate building materials, I have glass now, but we need to work on the inductor, and that's it. So let's take a look at the inductor again. I have all 3 of these, so I actually can get inductors going. And then I need my glass, and I need sheets. Okay, so let me go grab 200 tubes, some wire, some glass, and some sheets. So 200 wire, some glass. We don't have enough wire. Some glass and some sheets. We don't have either. Okay. Doing great on energy, at least. All this should be up and going again. Okay, we are at a complete standstill. Why? Okay, I think me forcing these to get looped is what's screwing everything over. So I'm actually going to undo this. And I'm not going to have it looping. And we're going to fix this issue. Okay. But that means that some of these are not getting fed now. And so what I need to do is, let me see your ceramic. I think it's just this that needs to be able to go there. So if I grab you, and bring you here. Nope, that's not working. Oops. Let me see. Is it this one that's stuck? Alright. Let's see here. Grab you. Okay, everything else is good. The issue is this took up too much space because I was doing 3 wide, but I had enough room to like do 6 wide. And so this took up more space than that. And so what do you require? Yeah, you require the wolfram powder, which is getting deposited into here. So if I need wolfram powder, it has to come from right here. So what if I just grab this, bring this here, bring you up. You know, why do I ever do that? I should just always use I should always use this. So yeah, it's the wolfram powder that's causing me issues. Actually, what if I just went like this? Okay. So we need the wolfram powder, which is the last thing to come from here. So let's grab a connection point and bring you. So you guys are getting brought here, so I could connect to there. So if I just brought a connection point to like here and brought whatever you guys needed over there, then I think that would be okay. Something like this. And then anything along this highway could just immediately go here. It's not getting snagged by anything. You don't like this though. Okay. Not enough resources. Okay. I need to go get more. Basic building materials.
I can use that.
Okay, don't need this or that. Sheets we should be keeping. Rods we can throw into there. Sheets we can throw into here. Wire we need to keep. Wolfram powder we're actually doing fine on, so I can just drop that. Then calcite sheets I think we're doing fine on. Yeah, we're doing fine on calcite sheets. And then these bars I could actually throw back into here. Okay. You know what? Instead of grabbing them from all the way back here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab you. Yeah, we're going to grab you. Can we? Okay, yes. We can grab you from there. Can we grab you? Okay, that's working. And then we just need to have this wolfram powder connect to here somehow. And it doesn't like that. Why do you not like that? Okay, you do have that right next to you. What is this? Oh, this was my... Oh, this was my returning thing, but I actually don't need this anymore because I'm making this obsolete. So maybe I just turn that into like the third wire or whatever. And, yeah. Okay, so actually, for the time being... we can... Oh, wait, but I was wanting to not use this. Well, you know what? Maybe I use this strictly for this. None of those are allowed either. is that pulling it? Okay, yes. Okay, that is pulling a lot, actually. Holy cow. Okay, let's take a look at this, though. I mean, yeah, I guess these machines do require a lot, right? So... and it's just pulling it from the main highway, which makes sense. And then it needs to go down there to get to there. Okay, what if we just connected all of these little things so that they could take the shorter route if possible? Does this work? Okay, yep, they are taking the shorter route now if possible. And that should clear up. Okay, while that's clearing up, let's go ahead and grab our next machines. Rotor stabilize. Okay, yep. Oh, well, we actually already have stabilizers. So this is our glass. This is our heat resistant. This is our inductor. Okay, so we need 4 of these, it looks like. Okay, and then we need stabilizers, glass, glass. Oh, I can't even do the inductors, probably because we don't have them unlocked yet. Okay, so you are producing glass, though. You have helium. Is helium getting delivered? Let me check on our helium delivery. I might just make it so that... okay, so helium is getting put here. I need helium. Kind of want helium just to get put right into here. So how could we do that? Can I go something like this? Yeah. And then change this into a fork. Change this. And then helium can also get sent this way if need be. Yep, there we go. Okay. I wonder if helium is getting stuck in the line there, because we don't need to have it travel all the way down there and then all the way back up.
Has finished regenerating.
Okay. So that's our helium to make our glass. Okay, great. Okay, we were making a little bit of glass, but now we're making more. How fast is glass made? Glass made is 1 every 3 seconds. So it's not the fastest thing. And then we've got glass. Okay, inductors are still... okay, inductors and heat-resistant sheets are still locked. But what we can do is we can start getting these going. And then we can start getting our next research to be happening. That's not the way I want. I want you to go this way. Okay. Okay, and now choose glass. Choose glass. Oh, glass is... Wait, what? Glass is worth more than the synthetic silicone, but I don't even have the synthetic silicone unlocked. And then we would like inductors, but we have to choose the stabilizers. Okay, well, that's 3 of them. Okay, that feels good to be getting our research going again. We don't have heat-resistant sheets yet, and we definitely don't have either of these. So, we'll just do 1 machine for each research at the moment, and yeah, we just don't have the heat. Let me see here. Can we put you here maybe? And then let's see here. All right, there we go. All right, we got the research going for 3 of them. Hey, bud. Can you go let Essie know that her alone time's done? Thank you. Can you turn off that music, Sage? Just hit the space button. Okay, so now we are getting these. What are the next things we're going to get? Okay, inventory upgrade is one of the things we're getting. Large habitat, 80 war bonds, base core amplifier, increases base core capacity by 20. Works for every base core when placed within its range. I don't even know what that does. And then Storage Depot version 2 redistributes items evenly to all connected buildings. Can store up to 1,600 units of one selected item. None of these are like super intriguing where they're going to super help me, I guess. I don't know. Okay, but we got the research going, and so what we have to work on now is getting these heat-resistant sheets. So, for heat-resistant sheets, let's see what those require. Heat-resistant sheets. So that's a furnace. Oh, looks like I already have enough furnaces. All right. Okay, so that's going to require plates, sheets, and glass. I assume this is probably taking all of my glass, though. How fast are you consuming? You're consuming... Okay, we are technically producing glass faster. But let me just build a quick little habitat here. What's wrong? Not stable. Kind of want to have this habitat right next to my machines here. Okay, good enough. Airlock. Alright, and then I just want this to be my research thing. Yeah. Okay, I need my other research building, though. Recipe station? Yes, recipe station. Okay, for furnace. Alright, heat-resistant sheets. So this is what I want to focus on. Okay, so we need titanium sheets and glass. Okay, we're going to need 200 glass.
I think I can use this.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just take that. How are you doing? Are you actually getting fed enough? You are. Looks like 86 is the max. Okay, I'm just wondering if maybe we, in the time being, just turn all these onto glass. Yeah, this is supposed to be here, though. The game is starting to get pretty laggy whenever I, like, place these. So, gonna have to keep track of that, because if it gets too laggy, I'm not gonna want to do that. Okay. Great. That's not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be there. Okay, all these should be on, so we should be producing lots and lots of glass at the moment, because that's the main thing that I need. Yep, that's calling forth all of those stuff. Okay, so we are getting the glass, and then what was the other thing? We need sheets and sheets, right? Okay, furnace. So we need glass and titanium sheets, tubes, wolfram wire, ceramics. Okay, let's go try to grab those things if we have any extra. Okay. Oh, these are all getting used up. Ceramics, we do need 200 more ceramics. Did we need these plates? I don't remember. I think we needed the other plates. We needed these wires. We're starting to get built up again. And then that's empty, and that's empty, and that's empty. Why are these not getting fed? We got bars here. Okay, it's just too much stuff. Yeah, and then all these ores are on their way, but just too much stuff. I need more rails. I need more rails. Okay, they're getting stopped up here because of all of this helium. Okay, so that's what's happening. Yeah, whenever I turn on a new machine and it calls forth like 500 resources, it struggles. Okay, well, I guess what we're going to do is just manually feed them. Okay, so we got that. Tubes. You know what? I did not check tubes. Where are we at with tubes? Oh, we have a lot of tubes. Okay, so 4 tubes. Okay, we got enough tubes. So now we really just need the wire and the titanium sheets. So wire and titanium sheets. So let's go down over here. And we're just going to make a tiny little makeshift thing for the things that we need. Okay. So we need to grab... So we need wire, right? Okay, we need a base core. Because we're barely outside of our habitat range. Then we can grab this little guy. Alright, and then we need wire to be built. So we need you to be connected to a smelter. Hello?
Reloading.
I heard a monster. It freaked me out. Okay. Oh, yep, I hear the music. We must be getting attacked here.
Necesito agua.
Okay. Sounds like that's the last of them. Let's go ahead and disinfect this. Alright, and we are okay. Okay. And then we need... So we've got that. Okay. Build that. Okay. And now what do we need? Fabricator. We need wire. What makes us wire? This makes us wire. How fast is this producing? This is producing at a 1-to-1 ratio. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. And this is a 2-to-4. So we actually need 2 of these guys. Oh. Okay, I thought I was hearing the monster attack noise again. But we're good. Okay. And then wire and wire. What? How did you get all the way up there? Okay, great. Okay, so you guys are making the wolfram wire. That's great. It's the extra that I'm going to need for that little research project. And then, oh, let's just throw down a storage unit for you. Okay, and then how much did we need? Okay, and then I think we also needed sheets. But let's go check how much we needed. And then that's probably going to be as far as I get today. I'm going to have to do a major rehaul. I just built this place and it feels like I already need a major rehaul of all of my wires. Okay. Or all of my delivery. Okay, we need 300. And then we need 200 of that. Let's see how we're doing. Having all 3 of these produce glass. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Oh, we actually got there. Sweet. Then we need 600 sheets. 300 of that. 600 of the sheets. That should be pretty simple, though. Let's go see if we have it yet. Have we been able to catch up on the sheets at all? Okay. Oh, we are catching up on wire, actually, too. We are catching up on that. We are not catching up on sheets, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our other wire and...
I'm withering. Oh, I needed that.
Gonna have to go out again. Oh, weird. All right, and then what did I need? I needed 300 of this, I think. Okay, I need 100 more, which we do have over here.
Great.
Furnace. Okay, so we now have inductors available to us. Which one of you guys wanted inductors, though? You wanted inductors. Okay, so we can switch from stabilizers to inductors for you. And then we can probably switch a couple of you from making glass to making these inductors. Oh, that's another thing that's going to require wire. Nice. Well, there goes all the extra wire that I needed. And then can I... Yes, we got tubes here that I can actually fill up with here. Okay, do we... Yes, I can actually throw you guys into there. You are not... Okay, you should actually be inductors. Throw all of our glass back into you. Yay, we actually have a decent amount of glass now. Can throw wire into you, actually. And then you are working on inductors, which is then working on our research. Okay, so we've got... This is glass. Glass. This is glass for a different company. And then we got inductors here, shooting off into that. That's going to require 70,000 points. How many... These require... How many do these? 70? So I need... I'm going to have to produce 1,000 of these guys in order to get to that next level. All right, and then we have heat-resistant sheets. But for the heat-resistant sheets, we need 600 of these regular sheets, which we are not producing enough of for some reason. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here's our sheets. Yeah, this game is getting kind of glitchy with all these more things. It is a lot. Okay. Our smelters seem to be moving smoothly. And then where's the issue arising? Oh my goodness, these are producing a ton of stuff. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of materials heading over there. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a ton of materials heading over there. So, all right, well, I think we're going to call it there for today. We got quite a bit done. We're heading towards Research 7. Definitely these later ones are taking a lot longer than the earlier ones. But all right, thank you everyone so much for hanging out with me today for today's short stream. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.